Hi everyone. Migraine is very troublesome situation. Especially I have seen lot of medical students are suffering from migraine. Not only in my country but also throughout the world. There are a lot of research have been carried out and found to have high prevalence of migraine among medical students all around the world. In addition to medical students, there are a lot of group of people who have migraine. Usually people with high stress and also people like university students are also having migraine. As a medical student, I also have a very troublesome situation of migraine. So today I am going to review how I get rid of this migraine with my 10 step of management of migraine. By using this, most of you can get rid of migraine in near future. In addition to that, as a general practitioner, now I am using this step to cure most of my patients. The first most important thing I used to practice was having some paracetamol with me whenever possible. Usually, the management of migraine is all about the management of pain. So, if you are having some paracetamol with you whenever a migrainous attack is there, so you can use this and get relief of this pain. The paracetamol can centrally act and reduce your pain. However, as a medical student, what I used to practice was having some preparations with codeines. Both these compounds can act centrally and reduce the migrainous pain. The second most important thing I used to practice was having NSAIDs as my second line painkiller. So usually, as I mentioned, management of migraine is all about management of pain. So in some cases, you might not able to reduce the pain only with paracetamol. There you would need additional painkiller. So usually second line painkiller would be NSAIDs. So there are a lot of preparations in the market. So you can use some ibuprofen, mefenamic acid and diclofenac potassium like preparation. What I used to practice was having some ibuprofen as my second line treatment. Usually I am using paracetamol and ibuprofen as my analgesics in most of the times. Third most important thing I used to practice was having some caffeine containing drink. There are a lot of controversies. Is it okay to use caffeine for a pain relief in migraine? It says caffeine can induce migraine in most of the time. But with my experience, I have seen lot of patients get a good relief after using caffeine containing drink in an acute attack. But in a chronic conditions, if you are taking unnecessary amount of caffeine, it may increase your chance of migraine. The fourth most important thing in management of migraine is avoidance of irritable sounds and lights. If you have had any attack of migraine, you know that how irritable if you are having some lights and some sounds. There are some lights like flash lights and also some neon lights. These may induce your migraine pain. So it is very important that if you are having frequent acute attacks, you would avoid these lights. In addition, as I mentioned, the noises are also there. So if you are having migraine, it is very important, especially in acute attack, you might need some quiet environment to get rid of this migraine pain. Having adequate sleep is the next most important thing in management of migraine. Usually, as I mentioned, the irregular and inadequate sleep may cause migraine in most of the cases. So, you have to make sure that you are having adequate sleep and regular sleep to avoid unnecessary troubles with migraine. So, I know that in most of the cases with your busy schedule you can't have adequate sleep, but you have to make sure that you are having a good timetable to manage these issues with your sleep. The next most important thing to avoid migraine is avoid long distance traveling. So usually in some cases there are issues with traveling. Usually they are getting motion sickness with traveling. So if you are having issues with traveling and you are increasing the pain of migraine with the traveling, it's very important to stay very close to your working place or your university. The seventh most important thing I used to practice as a medical student is having a stress-free lifestyle. I mentioned that the most of the cases of migraine is due to stress. So if you are having stress-free lifestyle, you won't have frequent attacks of migraine. Usually as a medical student, you will have lot of stresses. You have to go to the libraries and read a lot, and also you have to go to the internet and search a lot, and also you have a lot of works in hospitals and lectures. There you have to have some relief from your stresses. So you can have some sports, you can listen to music, and also you can do meditations and some other relaxing programs to get rid of this stress. The eighth most important thing I used to practice was having timely meals. So whenever you have busy schedule, you will avoid lot of meals. There you will have frequent gastritis, and also you will release lot of centrally active chemicals that will irritate your brain and cause migraine. It is very important that you have adequate time to have your meals. The ninth most important thing in management of migraine is avoidance of provoking foods. If you search in the internet, you would find hundreds of foods that induce migraine, but usually it is different from one to another. As a common, there are some foods like chocolate, cheese, pineapple, peanuts. These would induce migraine a lot. As I mentioned, it is very important to find exact foods that will mimic migraine in you. The last and the most important thing in management of migraine is having prophylaxis treatment. You are having migraine in a rare instance, you might not need prophylaxis treatment. But if you are having very troublesome migraine situation, so you might need prophylaxis treatment. If you are talking about prophylaxis treatment, there are lot of prophylaxis treatment like beta blockers and antipsychotic drugs, and also there are some triptans, and there are so much more medications that you can use as a prophylaxis. When you are selecting your prophylactic treatment, it is very important to consult your doctor for having better prophylaxis treatment. After selecting prophylactic treatment, it is very important to continue it for some time to get rid of migraine and have a migraine free lifestyle. Usually it's 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year. Finally, if you have followed my video properly, you might understand that these 10 concepts include pain relief, lifestyle modification, and prophylaxis treatment. So if you follow all my 10 concepts, at least 90% of you would get release from your migrainous condition. So I hope all of you enjoy my video. Make sure that you are subscribing my channel before leaving the video. Thank you very much.